Did you know that the brain doesn't know the difference between remembering something, imagining something, or actually doing it in the present moment? That's why athletes practice visualizing winning a race, for example, like literally going through step by step by step and imagining winning the race. Have you ever had the experience of thinking of something that might happen in the future, something you're stressed about, something you're anxious about, and you might notice your heart rate going up, or your breathing changing, or you might even get tears in your eyes just by thinking about something that could potentially happen? So while those things are not very pleasant, obviously, we can use it to our advantage. So something we can practice is imagining or remembering a time or a place where we felt really, really good. So that might be on a beach or in a forest, going on a particular bike ride or run or anything at all, really. Spending time with friends, hanging out with a particular person. And what you do is you bring this time to mind, or the imagination to mind, and you think of that time with all of your senses. So let's use being in a forest. So what might you smell being in the forest? What can you remember, or what do you imagine smelling? Can you smell the earthy, damp smells? Can you smell wetness? Can you smell moldy leaves? What can you hear? Can you hear birds? What sort of birds would they be? Can you hear the wind in the trees? Can you hear the creaking of branches? What do you see? Do you see light and shadow? Do you see the uprights of the trees? Do you see the greenery waving in the breeze? What do you feel on the outside of your body, on your skin? Do you feel cold breeze, or do you feel dappled light on your face, or do you feel damp on your hands or your clothes on your body? And what do you feel on the inside of you? So what's your emotional experience? Hopefully once we've gone through this far, you're starting to feel calm, peaceful, more regulated, and have a sense of well-being. So that's something that you can do when you're needing to regulate yourself, when you're needing to calm yourself a little bit. And something else that's really cool is if while you're imagining that, you do a small action like scratching your ear or putting your fingers together or something like that, every time you imagine or remember this event and do the little thing, it gets to the point where all you need to do is do the little cue and you'll get a sense of well-being flood through you. So give that a try, bring up a memory or use your imagination, really immerse yourself in all your senses. And the more you practice it, the better the brain pathways get, the deeper they get, and the more useful it is when you actually need it. All right, give it a try.